Alrighty, PG-13. This is G.I. Joe. And we're looking at Marauder Task Force Vietnam Specialist. Now this guy is going to go pretty good with Carson's Operation Recall Year 2. They have a commando guy coming. I think Heavy Armor Toys might have a commando guy coming too. Who else? There was I can't remember right now. But anyways, so Carson, this guy here. Oh, jeez, I can't remember at the moment. Oh, but anyways, it'll go well with Rooster from Delta 17, and it'll go well with a Hit and Run. So we're definitely getting a commando. So this looks awesome. Also, he comes with more accessories, and I'm pretty sure this is 3.75. But moving on there, Skeletron also has this guy here. I don't know if this is another like wolf type trooper or what, but look at that. You can see got some, looks like an alien. And I do believe they have the Yeti. He's got some cool claws. Images from What's on Joe Mind, as well as from Facebook. And yep, you guessed it, fully forced. I don't know if this is a different one. Again, I'm not sure if this is another wolf trooper, but you can see he's got some really exquisite detail right there. So there's supposed to be 2 figures coming. So yeah, that looks like the same guy. Why does he look like an alien in this one? Interesting. And then there is what is this again? It's an eel from McFarlane, I believe. And that's 4-inch modern type construction. Looks pretty detailed. What's on Joe Mind? If you watch his video, he also has the thing that shows torpedo as well. They got torpedo. And I believe there is the weapons that Marauders Inc. guy is going to come with. You can see that looks pretty cool. A machete, a little handkerchief, bandana maybe. Oh, he's got a smoke grenade. And some other stuff. Lots and lots of gear. And then, you will never believe what Super 7's going to give you. I'm actually going to be in on this. I want this. I gave away my first issue to some kid years back before I got into collecting G.I. Joe. I just literally gave it away. I don't know, it was worth like $400, $500 in mint condition. Who was to know? Along with a few other comics. Here, you want this? Anyways, it was one of the neighbors' kids. They bought a hydrofoil with a bunch of guys that I rescued. I found a hydrofoil in the back lane years and years back before I even got into collecting. So anyways, I sold it for like $30 to some kid that lived across the street. Well, he didn't live across the street. Those were the people we knew. Anyways, the kid got it. He got all my comics. I just gave them to him. But guess we get another Cobra Commander. I could not believe Super 7 is actually going to give us another Cobra Commander. Can you believe that? This is from Facebook. If you want to watch Fully Forced, I don't know what's gotten into that guy, but you know, he just, ever since It's Chad and what do you call that, Elite Legends pulled the I'm going crazy on me. Elite Legends had his freak out because I was teasing Chad about going full Hasbro, charging for his live streams. Members only. Anyways, he had his 2 minutes of fame. Oh. Now, I had no idea when we were doing the Viper list that there was a Swamp Viper. Swamp Viper. Can you believe that? A Swamp Viper. And I was like, holy shit, I gotta have that. So, he's a little bit pricey, but not too bad. And he's a convention exclusive, to my surprise. And you know, there was one other figure just like him. And we have to go back, right back to, you guessed it. I'm just going to show you, it's 2003. It's right in the convention exclusives, 2003. There's a bunch of cool figures in here. But I couldn't believe it. I found there is a couple left, but they're a little pricey. So anyways, you go back to 1993, and guess what? There is somebody like him, just like him. Who's that guy there? Exactly the same body. And I was like, wow. So that's a Mega Marines Monster Trainer? Anyway, Mega Vipers. So I had to have the Swamp Viper. And it doesn't show in this site that there's another guy, another version of him, when it's the full construction of the body. So Joe's is a little sloppy, Joe site, but again you can see, there he is. I couldn't believe my eyes. Now I have not been having a good start to the year. I spent $1,000 on the van fixing it, still not fully fixed. And then I got to get my teeth done again, because they fell apart last year, because the dentist was pretty crooked. A day or two after, it just fell apart, and then all the rest of the fillings fell apart a few weeks later. It's like, oh, should have got it done sooner. But anyways, I gotta go figure out, and then I gotta get off my pills because I'm on heart pills. So I gotta try to be off my medication for like 5-7 days. Oh man, and then I got a flat tire or a tire going flat on my vehicle. I gotta see if I have any extra ones kicking around. Oh, the cork does not hold as good, and with the stupid cold temperatures. And the ignition, there's a problem with the ignition. It's what do you call it? It's been recalled, but the stupid keys and stuff. Anyways, it causes the battery to drain. So I got a new battery before and alternator, and that's not helping it. So I gotta bring the battery in every few days and charge the battery up. So it's not been a good start to the year at all. But don't forget. Oh yes, I did some paint on this guy. Look at that. This roadblock, it's just mint now. Oh, I didn't touch his arm there. One little speck there. As you can see, I did a nice paint job on him. Touched it up. And then I just painted this extra helmet I had that was on Flint, I think it was. You can see the gold still coming through. I'll just give it one little coat. But, oh well. Anyways, the roadblock looks way friggin' better now. And as you can see in the back there, yeah, I did have this extra extra hovercraft kicking around. And, you know, this piece was broken in the front here. I don't want to, okay. Well, I was going to compare them to the lampreys. That's pretty close. Similar to the lampreys there. But I put this little Lego piece in here. You can see how well that'll come in. You might be able to zoom in on your phone. I put a Lego piece there and painted it. And then, this is not my thing. Where's my other one? Over here. I had extra pieces kicking around, as I always do. Where is that? So, again. Oh yes, and G.I. Joe and Beards is just an asshole. Anyways, that fits in there nicely. G.I. Joe and Beards doubled down. He started talking some crap about Delta 17, saying, oh, they're not like the vintage and all this other crap. And I guess he didn't know I'm friends with Ken and Steve, because I just love their line. I support them. And called him out on it. And so he doubled down, and, you know, all the help. I, you know, told people to subscribe to his channel and everything. So, anyways, he doubled down on stupid, and he's like, oh, I'm going to sell these figures then. And so he's going to get rid of them altogether. So, You know, that type of guy has just stabs you in the back. You know, you told people to sub his channel and get him lots of subs, and then what does he do to return the favor? Just craps all over Steve and Ken's toy line. And you know, Steve and Ken, they help out. They donate 10% of the profits to two orphanages in Congo. Now, anyways, unsubscribe to Joes and Beards if you can, and leave him a nice comment, and you know, tell him where to go, because that type of guy, you know, just doesn't deserve to be collecting G.I. Joe or even be a part of the G.I. Joe community. He's just a prick. But you know, who does that? Anyways, don't forget Operation Recall. Get some of these fantastic figures, and I believe this is the guy that Carson's turning into the Commando, I think. But again, you'll have to go to 3D Joe's and watch the video. Now, oh yes, I'm just playing around with this, and I was gonna make like some sort of thrusters on the back. I was gonna put like something like this. Oh, sorry, the other way. I was gonna put like this. Then I was gonna glue this on, you know, make it look like a thruster, and then have this Star Wars thruster glued onto it and paint it, so it would have looked like something like that. But then I had to try to figure out what I can stack that on, or if I'm gonna cut that out. I don't know if I was gonna, you know, just playing around with this hovercraft here, because I need to get more parts. You know, it's missing that thing there, but you know, you put that on there, it might make it look like you're gonna fill the fuel in there. This could be for putting out smoke. I added some extra cannons using some Lego here, because you know, there's a bunch of parts missing for this. This was just like a cheap pickup, like 20 bucks, or yeah, it was like 25 bucks, and it came with a whole crap load of parts. I mean, I got all the missiles with it, but I don't have any missile racks. And you know, I was just playing around with spare parts, so seeing what I can come up with here. And I cannibalized my Rolling Thunder because I just don't care for it. It just sits there, and I think it has a broken wheel and missing something. And I took apart the robot, you know, just to see. But here's my one that's intact. Oh yeah, the wheels. I tried different wheels on this too, and it just didn't work. I took off all the bottom part then that hold the wheels in place for now. I only have one extra wheel, but so I'm missing wheels. I might just see if I can find the parts maybe, and just maybe fix it all up. So I did get some extra parts with this. I do have some of my own parts, but you know, I might turn it into a custom, I might not, I don't know. So I'm just playing around with this to see, possibly. I mean, it's missing this piece here. I just shove some stuff in there just to see what it looks like. You know, I was trying out different things. This would look cool on top, but then I thought a missile rack would be better. You know, I could glue this in after and paint it over. Same with these, I could glue these, but then they can still twist and turn if I did that. Parts from the Coastal Defender. And yeah, I still am getting over this bad cold I had for the last week. I got no taste or smell really. So it's just everything happens all at once. So no luck. And the weather's just been crap, but it's gonna warm up soon. So I can try to get some antibiotics. See if my dentist will give me antibiotics, and then I could put off the dentist for a few weeks. By doing that, get antibiotics, takes away the pain. In case anybody out there knows. What else? I usually use scope, and you brush your teeth. That seems to work for a while, but after a long run, your teeth get infected, and you know, you gotta go get it taken care of. And don't forget to go to Delta 17 site as well, and Operation Recall. Get some more figures. I would be getting some more now, but again, I had to waste all my money trying to fix up the van, and I still have to get the ignition done next, and I got a whole bunch. I got a great deal for what I did get fixed, but anyways, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and check out what's on Joe Mind, and leave Joe G.I. Joe and Beards a comment telling him how much he's a jerk. Alright, thanks for watching.